MikeDurbin.com. You can get the WCW-esque Konnan in that K-Dog Wolfpack style. Man, this Konnan might be Bendy of the Year right now.
I told you. Yo. Let me speak on this. Mike Durbin Productions exclusive. The Konnan, I was the most impressed with Konnan, man. It's like undercover Bendy of the Year. It's a really nice figure. The do-rag is freaking awesome in person. I love the exclusive with the WCW packaging. I love this one with the camo. It's really nice.
And I will say a figurine expert who went to TJ on Friday, Matt Cardona, put it over as being a good figurine as far as figurines go.
Yo, hold on, let me speak on this. Exclusive Mike Durbin Productions, K-Dog. Look at that, listen to K-Dog, keeping it 100, logo on the back, MikeDurbin.com. Get it right now. Low key might be Bendy of the Year. Go get it.
Nana was saying, whose house? Swerve's house. Like, his promo there needed to be really fire, I thought. I thought it was odd that Adam Cole, and I don't like when this happens, when wrestlers make matches, where Adam Cole just said, hey, well, what about you and Swerve together against us? And why would Joe agree to that? Why would Swerve agree to that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And but I will say this was a great Swerve, boom, when at the end Joe choked him out. I thought that was great.
I thought I agree. Yeah. But I thought that was great for Joe. I think it made Swerve look stupid.
Right.
Like, dude, why were you teaming with this guy?
That's what you get. Right. That's what you get.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. This did not continue. Like to me, this was a little bump in the road for Swerve's upward trajectory. Yeah. They're trying to treat him like a star, but this content that they gave him on this show was not that great. Okay.
Hopefully, what I'm thinking is that he gets his comeuppance. Tremendous white word, okay?
Right.
He gets his comeuppance later on with Joe, because if not, you just buried the guy.
Right. Because here's the point. This is why I'm being very nitpicky about this segment. Dude, the one thing that this company is having trouble with is building stars.
Right.
You're in the process of making a star out of Swerve.
Right.
You can't make
they love him, bro.
Like,
you should
right,
not
I'm saying. So, right. There's some of these things you did here with him that were not true to a character that you're trying to get behind as a top babyface. He should have come out on top on this segment.
Joe's already over. Bro, he's the champion.
Yeah, right.
You don't need to be choking him out and look like a.
Right.
He was already looked like a. Both of them did for tagging with each other.
Right.
And letting Adam Cole do it.
The worst.
Tony
here was the worst part.
This is on. Yeah.
Here was another dumb part.
Right.
The announcers were oblivious to the fact that they had already teamed in the 6-man like the week before, because the announcers were saying, well, I wonder how they're going to get along. And I'm like, dude, they just got along last week. I was like, you don't remember them? They just tagged in the 6-man last week. It's like, I don't know. I just like I said, I don't know. I'm just being nitpicky, but I want Swerve to be the top baby face there, and he's on that trajectory, and he doesn't, because the one thing they've done with characters, we've seen it before, you're taking a guy and put the rocket on him. A month later, he's right back where he started from. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen to Swerve, because I think
you're about to see another burial. Continue.
Yeah. All right, so now go, because so next, I don't know what. Brian Cage against Hook.
Wait a minute.
Why? Okay. What kind of heat does this Cage have backstage?
He must have some sort of heat. How could you not like him? He's a likable person. He's as professional as the guys I've ever met. He's unselfish, and all you do is bury the bro. They choked him out in the middle too.
Yeah. By a kid that weighs about 100.
People must be looking at this that don't, that turning in and going, what is going on here? Is this guy an MMA expert and this other guy's a J-Bron? And he, what suit was he wearing? Was he wearing like a superhero suit? Because I know he's a nerd.
Well,
because if
somebody said there was a character. This was one of his characters he was playing for the Lucha superhero stuff that you guys were doing, supposedly. And Triple H, somebody said
he never dressed up. Oh, you mean like I didn't.
Yeah, Joe, go look up Brian Cage on Twitter. Somebody has a thing of them. So him and the actual character they played from Triple A.
Oh,
okay,
really?
like he was in a cape, and it was like one of the like maybe the Marvel character or something.
Yeah, he was a Marvel character.
Right, I think that's what the outfit he had.
It could be. All right, you could be. Yeah, you're probably right.
Right.
But wait, why are you beating this guy? This guy's money. Yeah, so he must have some sort of heat. You know what I'm saying? At first they weren't using him, and now he loses to everybody. You know, he's almost like Pentagon. You know, Pentagon beats everybody except the top guys, except that Cage loses every guy, including mid-carders and scrubs. You know, right. I think if Pentagon was Japanese, maybe they'd push him better. Nothing. Right.
Okay. Well, before we got ahead of ourselves here, just real quick, I want to just reiterate.
Right.
So Hook had a promo backstage, and before he could even start talking, Jericho came in,
right,
and kind of like put him over. Right. But we don't know how sincere it was or not. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like Jericho's all over the place because first he was with Sammy Guevara, that ended for no reason whatsoever.
No. Yeah. But Sammy got suspended. Did you see this?
Sammy got suspended. But even before then, he wasn't doing nothing with him. He was wrestling Atlantis' son because he had a feud with his dad, and remember that. Yeah. And then it's almost like they're not sure what to do with Jericho unless they're going to team him up with Hook somehow. Because of what happened at the end.
Okay, so then backstage,
just tell them what happened at the end for the people that don't know. That Toa Loona and
no.
Okay, he was.
Hang on. I missed a couple things before the match took place. They had a couple of backstage segments. One was an interview with Hook and Jericho. Then also backstage they had Nicholas and Matt were going to make an announcement. Matthew, but then they said that they were going to do it in front of the people since it's a huge announcement.
Right.
Okay. So then
so who's Cage supposed to be, Joe?
King from Tekken, from the Tekken video games.
That's not the Triple A character.
Okay, pull it up.
I think he was Hulk or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to think. I honestly, I hope he has, like if he's allowed to do that, dude, because you can't, like that's intellectual property of a thing. Like you can't.
Yeah, but they literally Tiger Head, which remember come out like a Jacksonville Jaguar.
Glacier, when Glacier was first in WCW, he looked like a Mortal Kombat character, and then they got a cease and desist.
Sub-Zero, yeah.
That
was the whole thing. Yeah, he was Sub-Zero, and then Mortis was Reptile or whatever that guy's name was. I can't remember. Someone will.
Right. Do you still believe there's reptile people, Joe?
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Right. So after Hook choked out Brian Cage, Toa Leona Bishop Coward attacked him, and not a very convincing beatdown of the and Jericho ran out and chased off the heels with his baseball bat. So I guess him and Hooker, but Jericho's like kind of like in no man's land right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right? Yeah.
Is there any remnants of the that went down with Jericho like a couple months back at this point?
Nope.
The crowd just
happens all the time. It takes like 2 months before people just completely forget.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it in forever. The most I hear is people being negative towards Houseman, really.
Right.
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!